So the bash shell is normally going to come with your Linux environments by default. And if it doesn't come, you need to find a way to get it. But normally 99% of the time will come with your Linux operating system by default. So we'll be seeing how to go about that, but we'll quickly go through a few information about the CLI, then we go back to the practice. Now, when we talk about the shell, like I said, it's just an engine, but how would you know whether you're running a shell, or how would you know which shell you're running? And so once we open our terminal, which is going to be like in Windows, what we refer to as a command prompt, that screen with that black screen that has something, you realize that in Linux, once we open that and then we type echo with the $sign and the shell all in caps, it will tell us whether we're using the bash, whether we're using the normal shell. It's going to tell us which one we're using, so that you'll be able to know which of the shells you're running. But ideally, we'll be using the bash shell. So some of the basic commands that we're going to be doing in this session include how to just print stuff on our screen. So things like using echo, this just to print some kind of strings or sequence on the screen. And also being able to get information about how many contents are within a directory. So when we talk about directory, we're talking about a folder. So what's inside a folder? How do you see it without even having a GUI? And then how do we see the content of a file without even opening that file? Where are we on our system? So using stuff like PWD, you'll be able to tell where you are on your system. And so those are some of the basic commands that we'll be doing. As part of that, we'll be learning how to create folders, how to create files, and then on how to say move into directories, and then how to copy stuff from one place to the other within a directory. So either we're copying files or we're copying directories.